Hi friends, welcome to PlantiFy. It has been quite a long time that I have not uploaded any full-length videos. The last video I uploaded was on balcony harvest in first week of February. Meanwhile, I have harvested from my balcony garden quite a few times. So thought of sharing all those harvesting sessions with you all. And at the end of this video, I will show you something very interesting. So stay tuned. This clip is from mid-February and this is the first harvest of brinjal. This was my only brinjal plant and I was very satisfied with the size of my first brinjal. See, isn't it beautiful? Now time to harvest some beans. This bean plant is almost dying, so probably it will be the last beans harvest for this season. After beans, now it's time for some chilies. After chilies, I harvested some corianders. In February, I have sown another batch of corianders for future harvesting. And that was the harvesting for that day. Now coming to the next day of harvesting. This clip is from 20th February. So only after 5-6 days I did my next harvesting. This time I harvested some red amaranths. Instead of pulling the entire plant, I have cut off the top few inches so that new branches can grow and I can harvest for the second time. Now after harvesting some corianders, I went to my tomato plants. This time it was full of tomatoes to harvest. I have grown 3 tomato plants in an 18-inch round pot. It's a large pot, but I can grow 3 tomato plants at the same pot. Time for some chilies again. This year I have grown 6 chili plants. Some spinaches from a voluntary spinach plant, and that was the harvest of the day. After 3 days, on 23rd of February, there was a mini harvest of only tomatoes. Next harvesting day was only after 2 days, that is 25th of February. Started with the small brinjal and then some tomatoes again, some more chilies, and the harvest of the day. Next harvesting was on 9th March. Some more tomatoes and a lot of chilies. After a week, it was another harvesting day. This clip is from 15th of March. 2 more brinjals are ready to harvest. Sizes of these 2 brinjals was pretty good. Then some more tomatoes. You see, some more tomatoes are ready, ripe and red, and some are waiting, they are still green. And now the beetroots. I have grown beetroots for the first time this year, and I just thrown some seeds in the beans pot, and a couple of plants came up, and I got these 2 bits from there. It was such a joy. I have decided to grow more bits next year. Then harvested some more chilies. I have got lots of chilies this year. These 6 plants gave me a bunch of chilies. Now time for some red amaranths. This new batch is growing while I will harvest from the old plants that you have already seen. I harvested once and it regrown. Second time I am harvesting from these plants. A handful of red amaranths, not bad, huh? And that was the harvest of the day. Now it's almost end of March. Temperature was rising and it was too hot for those winter plants. Tomato plant started yellowing and the brinjal plant was suffering from mites infestation. I harvested from my tomato plants for the last time and kept the rest for the birds, as I saw some birds were feasting on my tomatoes. Finally, it's 15th of April, the Bengali New Year's Day, and I was fortunate enough to get some harvest in this scorching summer heat. This tomato plant grown by itself is a volunteer plant, and I have already plucked 1 tomato from this and another is ready, another is just green. So I'm picking this one today. This brinjal plant almost died. I had pruned it and again it started flowering. You can see this one is the new flower. Today I will harvest some red amaranth that I have grown beneath my curry leaf plant. You see, this is my curry leaf plant. This chili plant is still producing chilies. You can see this one. Some red amaranths are growing in my windowsill, bedroom windowsill. So today I'll harvest some of them also. And that was the final harvest. And as I promised at the beginning of this video that I will show you something very interesting. You know, a bird made a nest in my money plant pot and we saw an egg in it. After I saw it, I stopped watering this plant. Hope to see a baby bird soon. Keeping my finger crossed. See you soon with another video. Till then, bye bye. Happy gardening.